It's familiar, it's comforting. It's been sitting in kitchens for generations, passed down like quiet wisdom. For decades, garlic has been praised as a heart protector, a circulation booster, a natural shield for the body. Many people add it to meals without a second thought. Some even treat it like a daily ritual, something you do because it's good for you. But here's the part almost no one explains. Garlic doesn't work the same way forever. Not because garlic suddenly becomes bad, but because your body changes. After 60, digestion slows, the stomach lining becomes thinner and more sensitive. Blood chemistry responds differently, and medications enter the picture in ways they never did before. At this stage of life, food no longer works alone. It stacks, it compounds, and when the wrong things are layered together, even healthy foods can quietly start working against you. That's what this video is about. Not taking garlic away, not creating fear, but helping you understand when garlic supports your body and when it quietly creates stress without obvious warning signs. Because doctors see the same mistakes again and again. And the first one starts with something incredibly common. Combination number 1, garlic with processed or very salty foods. This pairing shows up in kitchens every single day. Garlic mixed into sausage, bacon, deli meats. Garlic stirred into canned soups, frozen meals, salty sauces. It tastes good, it feels normal, and for years no one questions it. What changes after 60 isn't the food itself, it's how the body reacts to the combination. Processed and salty foods already push the system hard. They raise sodium levels, they disrupt fluid balance, they irritate the stomach lining. Your body works overtime just to keep blood pressure steady. Now, add garlic. Garlic relaxes blood vessels. It slightly thins the blood. When that effect stacks on top of high sodium, the body receives mixed signals. Blood pressure may fluctuate instead of staying stable. The stomach lining becomes easier to irritate. Digestion feels heavier than it used to. Most people don't feel a dramatic warning. What shows up instead is subtle. Feeling lightheaded after meals, mild flushing, a burning sensation that comes and goes, slower, heavier digestion. Because these feel minor, the habit continues. And that repetition, day after day, is where strain quietly builds, especially for anyone managing blood pressure, swelling, or heart medications. And this sets the stage for the next mistake, one many people believe is actually healthy. Combination number 2, garlic on an empty stomach. For many people, this feels disciplined. Raw garlic first thing in the morning. No food, no sugar, just something natural. But after 60, the stomach itself has changed. Raw garlic is potent. On an empty stomach, it hits the stomach lining directly, with nothing to soften the impact. And as we age, that lining becomes thinner and more sensitive. What once felt tolerable can now quietly irritate. Not always pain, but burning that comes and goes, mild nausea, an unsettled feeling that gets brushed off as just indigestion. A common misunderstanding is thinking discomfort means the garlic is working. In reality, the body is signaling stress. This is especially risky for anyone with acid reflux, gastritis, ulcers, or medications that already affect the stomach. Garlic doesn't need to be aggressive to be helpful. Used without food, it often stops supporting digestion and starts demanding more from it. And now we move away from the stomach to a combination many people don't even think to count. Combination number 3, garlic and alcohol. A glass of wine with dinner, a beer in the evening, garlic cooked into the meal. It feels social, relaxed, routine. But after 60, the overlap matters. Alcohol already thins the blood. It relaxes blood vessels. It dehydrates the body. Garlic does many of the same things. Together, their effects stack. Blood pressure can drop more than expected. Balance becomes less stable. Lightheadedness shows up more easily. Not emergencies, just patterns. Feeling woozy after dinner, needing to sit down sooner than usual, feeling unusually tired or foggy. The liver also feels the strain. Alcohol demands immediate processing. Garlic compounds need metabolism too. In an older system, handling both takes longer. The risk isn't one drink, it's repetition. Night after night, garlic-heavy meals with alcohol layered on top. And this matters even more for anyone managing blood pressure or liver-affecting medications. Combination number 4. Garlic food plus garlic supplements. This is where many people get caught without realizing it. Garlic in meals, then a garlic capsule on top. It feels safe, it feels natural, but this is where balance slips. Garlic from food moves slowly through digestion. Supplements deliver concentrated doses fast. When both are used together, the effects stack. Stronger blood thinning, lower blood pressure than expected, easy bruising, nosebleeds, longer bleeding from small cuts. There's no alarm, just quiet signals. And for anyone facing dental work, surgery, or circulation medications, this overlap becomes risky. Garlic doesn't need reinforcement. For most people, food alone is enough. Combination number 5. Garlic with high-dose ginger, turmeric, or ginseng. Each of these herbs feels supportive on its own, but they all influence circulation and clotting. Together, especially in supplement form, they compound. Doctors notice easy bruising, prolonged bleeding, lightheadedness, feeling off without explanation. After 60, the body's margin for error narrows. Stacking multiple blood-moving herbs pushes the system too far, quietly. Combination number 6. Garlic and antibiotics. Antibiotics require precision. Garlic can interfere with absorption, digestion speed, and gut balance. Doctors sometimes see slower recovery, lingering infections, more digestive discomfort. Not because the antibiotic failed, but because the body was managing too many active variables at once. During antibiotics, simpler is safer. Combination number 7. Garlic with blood pressure medications. Blood pressure meds depend on consistency. Garlic lowers pressure naturally. Together, they can overshoot. This shows up as dizziness when standing, sudden weakness, increased fall risk. Falls lead to fractures. Fractures change lives. This chain often starts quietly with stacked effects. Combination number 8. Garlic and blood thinners. This is where doctors worry the most. Garlic slows clotting. Blood thinners are precisely dosed. Together, bleeding risk increases silently. Bruising, bleeding gums, cuts that won't stop. Sometimes internal bleeding without warning. Garlic isn't the enemy. Unchecked combinations are. So after 60, health isn't about piling on good things. It's about clarity. Knowing what helps, knowing what interferes, and knowing when less is actually more. If this video helped you see garlic more clearly, tap like so others can find it. Share it with someone who still believes natural always means safe. And tell me in the comments which combination surprised you the most. Subscribe for clear, honest nutrition guidance made for real life after 60. No hype, no fear, just clarity so food works with your body again.